How's it going, guys? Sean here from KO8. Today I'm going to be taking you through my go-to 5 exercises on resistance mode. With resistance mode, to get there, make sure you remove the black carabiner clip and attach the suspension strap to the top silver D-ring. Okay guys, so for exercise 1, get your hands inside the handles. We're going to go with a lunge chest fly. So we're combining 2 movement patterns, putting them together for a full body exercise. So you're going to lunge forward and then bring those wrists together and hit that chest fly. When we step out, alternate the legs, come in and hit the same movement pattern all over again. When we lunge, you don't want to have the knee too far over the front of the toes. The back leg, try to keep the knee off the ground. Keep the core nice and tight for stability, and then really squeeze those chest muscles as we bring the wrists into the center. Okay guys, we're moving now into exercise 2. This one is quite a technical one, so we're going to do our best to break it down. We're going to be moving through multiple planes, focusing on T-spine rotation. So how this works is we're going to throw out a right hand shot as we switch our feet at the same time. When we come back to our starting position, we're going to make sure that our left hand comes right the way around to catch the knuckles at the back. This is again to promote that T-spine rotation. You're trying your best now to be fluid in the movement, coordinated and balanced. So on this one, guys, we want to be switching our feet. Try to keep your hips, knees, ankles and toes all facing forwards. We're going to evenly distribute the weight as we switch our feet in a scissors motion. Okay guys, moving on now to exercise 3. We're going to stick with the transverse plane and we're going to go through one of our fundamental rotational exercises, the Woodchop. So we're going to be moving from a high to a low point diagonally across the body. So when you bring your hands from shoulder height down across the chest, and you're going to finish in line with the hips on the opposite side. When you rotate, you want your inside hip to internally rotate, and the knee, ankles and toes should follow in that same internal rotation. Be careful not to bring the bands across the jawline. We're going to keep it nice and safe and keep it across the shoulder, down towards the outside hip. Now as we rotate, make sure that your chin follows the wrists. So wherever the wrists go, chin goes. We're going to keep that spine all rotating in the same direction. As we move through the concentric portion of the exercise, I want you to exhale. We're using the Vasulva maneuver to make sure that we protect the spine as we move through the rotation. Alright guys, moving on now to exercise 4. We're now moving into a pulling exercise, so different muscle groups included. However, it's still going to be another full body exercise. Legs, core, upper body, it's all going together. This is how it works. I want you to fully extend the arms, bringing the bands into tension. We're going to drop our hips, bend our knees until our hamstrings are parallel to the ground. Then we're going to roll our shoulders back, engage the lats, making the chest proud. And then let's pull those wrists toward the body. As we pull, I want you to corkscrew the wrists so that we finish palms up in supination, and then we return and corkscrew them back. When we pull, you're aiming to bring those elbows past the line of the spine. This is working in full range of motion. If you find that the wrists and the elbows can't reach to that final end range, it might be an indication that the bands are too heavy, so go ahead and adjust that resistance. All right guys, we've reached exercise number 5. This one is really going to get the heart rate up, and it's perfect to put in as a finisher at the end of the session. It's a cardio-based full body exercise, mainly focusing on the hinge movement pattern. We call this one a ski pull, as it mimics that kind of skiing motion. Arms are going to do a lot of work from the shoulder joint, and as I say, it's going to be a hip dominant exercise. Okay, so you're gonna face the anchor point, you're gonna stand up tall, body nice and straight like a pencil, hands above the head, and make sure the bands are in slight tension. Keep the arms nice and tight, compact towards the ribs. Don't flare your arms away from the body. As we pull, think about pulling your elbows towards the back pockets, okay? Move fast. If you move slowly, it's gonna feel double heavy. As we hinge, keep the chin in a neutral position, look forwards, and pull with speed. Break at the hips, pull with the wrist. And then as we bring ourselves back to the starting position, we squeeze the glutes, squeeze the abs. All right guys, so there's my top 5 resistance mode exercises. This was something that was requested by the KO8 community Facebook group. If you're not there already, go ahead, log into Facebook and search KO8 community. We have tons of different updates, important messages, and it's just a good collection of people that are like-minded and are using KO8. Okay, so guys, if you've got any more things that you want to see, drop it in the comments on the KO8 community and then we'll get to it. See you soon guys, thank you.